everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be getting some inspiration for neighborhoods. I feel like neighborhoods are one of the hardest and most daunting things to build on Animal Crossing. I found myself just simply not doing them because it's easier that way. But I don't think we should do that. I think we should definitely take some inspiration from what's out there, what people have done in the past, and give it a go. So I've turned to the community and they've delivered yet again. So thank you to everyone involved in the video. All of the links are below. But without further ado, let's get started. For number one, we are on Lucy_Crossing's island of Deepwood for this amazing multi-tiered natural overgrown neighborhood. This uses all of the villager homes and I'm going to go ahead and show you what it looks like on the map. It is just breathtaking. There are 3 levels here. You've got the lower Sunken level, you've got the middle tier, and then you've got the upper tier, and they all kind of work really cohesively together. They're all very rural feeling, and the middle tier is probably my favorite because you have each individual villager home on their own island. How cool is that? Honestly, I've never seen a neighborhood that is so kind of intricate and works perfectly for the theme that Lucy has chosen. Just an amazing, amazing little neighborhood. Some of my favorite areas are the gyroid farm, shop area. I also love the milk truck, obviously. And I definitely love all of the farm cutesy areas, but the terraforming is on point as well. Just a stunning neighborhood. Next up, we're on acnh_Amanda's island of Daisy Isle. This is amazing. It's a bright and vibrant kitkat island and another unique neighborhood idea. I love this idea. So up top, we have 2 houses either side of a sunken chevron shaped neighborhood. Just what? I would never ever have thought of doing that. The creativity here is just mind-blowing. Not to mention all of the unique and bright codes that she's used. All of the colours just work wonderfully together. It's just a fabulous and different layout. She's done a fantastic job. I honestly, when I saw it, I was like, I need to include this. This is just beautiful. And I think that this works really nicely. It's easy to navigate and it's just beautiful. You get some great shots as well. The details are just impeccable. Again, I'm just speechless with this. It looks great on the map. I'll show you a quick snapshot here. This is how it looks so you can get a full idea of how navigatable it is and how functional it is as well. For number 3, we're on the island of Peach Bay, which was created by Annie, aka acnh Peach Bay. This island is luscious and green and foresty and overgrown. It's amazing. But this is a 4-house neighborhood split over 2 levels, but there is a twist, and I really like this twist. It's very smart. So instead of having your inclines at the front leading up to the homes on the second tier, what they've done is put it behind the houses, so it's hidden out of the way and it's got a kind of secret entrance up to it. So creative, love that. I also love that she's left it nice and spacious on the lower levels as well, so you can get some yard activities in there like basketball and the soccer or football field. Just really pops as green, and I love this path running throughout it. The use of the fences is great. I love the wheat fields, obviously. But yeah, this just whole setup is really not too overcomplicated, but super, super effective. And I think it's a great layout. Next up, we're on an overgrown Japanese city island created by Meg Games. It's not yet finished, but if you want to go check out the progress, check out Meg's YouTube channel. She does live streams when she's decorating. Really, really fantastic island so far. Her neighborhood is set at the very entrance of her island, and it's all in a straight line. You've got the villager homes, 2 on each side, but then in between the villager homes, you've got these fantastic Japanese inspired city buildings, the fake buildings, and they look wonderful. So many different elements here. She's done a great job. I really, really love this theme. Not something I would ever try, but I love it. And then you've got this lovely city path which guides you left and right along, so it's easy to navigate. And then right at the end of this kind of city area, you have a little homestead, this little villager plonked out here where it signifies the move from kind of city into the overgrown rural area. So you have a little farm here. So this is really nice if you're trying to figure out how to go from city to rural. Really nice little inspiration for you. But yeah, this is a fantastic, super easy layout, and it's just full of so much stuff. I love it. Next up, we have Schooner.Crossing's abandoned Kitkat Island neighborhood, and in this neighborhood you have 8 houses. It's split over 2 levels and it's really nicely done. You have little areas in between the villager houses so you can add some personality in the villager yards, which is done here with a little like laundry area, TV combo. Everything is just kind of very nicely done. The pathing here is really nice and it's super easy to navigate because there are nice wide inclines either side of where the villager houses are located, so you can go up one side and come down the other. It's just a really nice little idea here. The fences act as a backdrop here, so if you're wondering how to kind of work into the cliffs, then that's a great tip, or with even simple panels would work really nicely as well. Just a really nice area, doesn't take up too much space, so definitely one to try if you're struggling. Next up, we're on Maffin.acnh's island of Pislandia, and this is a gorgeous, very lovely Springcore island. And what they've done is they've separated out some of their villager homes, so they're sporadic, spread across the island, but then you have this really quaint, little adorable neighborhood with some of the cutest villagers, so I can see why she's put them all together. The houses match really nicely, and then you have these little trees in between, and then you have this whole open yard area with some beautiful flowers situated behind it. I just really like this. It's quaint, it's cozy, it's easy to do, not overly complicated, and super effective. I think that this is just nice. It's really quaint and cozy and a great little neighborhood. Next up, we're on Alex.Crossing_Island's brand new Halloween island, and she's done this fantastic little neighborhood here. There's 4 houses and they're surrounding this pumpkin carriage, which is so cute and fits the theme perfectly. So she has 2 further out on either side and then 2 more central homes with this walkway running between. Really nicely organized, and I really like the fact that you'll be able to capture all of the villager homes in one shot. It's just a great way to add cozy neighborhood all together in one. She's got some details here and there. There's doormats, which are just adorable, and there's also room for yards as well. So there's some cozy kind of blanket areas over on the left, and then we've got some more farms. There's a pumpkin farm and things over on the right hand side. The scatter of pumpkins is just perfection as well. I think this is a really great style of neighborhood. It can be adaptable. You don't have to be doing a Halloween village. Next up, we're visiting Jolly_Crossings Island, and I love this neighborhood. It's a 4-home neighborhood split over 2 tiers. However, you have the contrast with the natural island area down the bottom, and then you head up the incline and it's much more structured with the in-game path, which is overlaid with the grass, and I just love that contrast. It's all so beautifully decorated, lots of pink, and fits perfectly with the Sakura season. I love what she's added in between the 2 houses on the top tier, this little garden area. Perfect. It's just stunning. Everything about this, I can't fault it in any way possible. So adorable. For number 9, we're on Mel's Island. This is created by Storybrooke_ACNH, and this is the campgrounds for her camp themed island, and it's amazing. Here is what it looks like on the map. As you can see, she's got 6 villager homes in here, and she's spread it across 2 layers, but in a nice neat line. The way that she's organized the homes means that when you're on the low level, you can still get a peek of the house on the upper level, which I think is a really nice touch. She's also designed all of the houses so they look the same, so you get that real proper log cabin feel, as if you are truly at camp. But obviously, if you decided to go for this style, you could change it up and match whatever theme works for you. I think that it is quite nice to have it lengthways, and again, Neighbourhoods can be really big and bulky, so this one is not at all. Next up, we're on Chi off Lumberland's lovely wintry, kind of regal, elegant island, and I love this simple idea. So what they've done is they've got 3 houses up the top here, and then they have kind of a stepping stone way up, and then they put a bakery in the middle of them. How cute is this idea? So it's for 3 homes over 2 levels, and I think the details work really nicely as well. Just a really cute, cozy, quaint little neighborhood that you can add so much to. For number 10, we're on Lily_ACNH_ Springcore Island. I think the temptation with spring and natural islands is not to do neighborhoods, but you can definitely do it in a way that feels natural and relates to the theme. So I think this is a great one to go for. Again, not taking up too much space. You have got little yard areas. I love the circular area that she's done with the path. That is hard to do, trust me. Trying to get a path to look decent while doing a circular way is really tough, but she's managed to pull it off excellently. And then there's just so much nature and beautiful things around it. It is slightly similar to the one that we saw on Alex's Island, but I think it's a good way to show you that this style does work for a number of different themes, and it's just cute and adorable. We love it. Next up, we're on Corey Dunes Island, and this is a little mini neighborhood with 2 homes. They're all on the same level, but I really like what she's done with having them set apart so they're diagonal, and this means that you can really create lots of natural areas in between. So she's got farms, there's a little artist area and a little sitting area as well out front of Mary's house. It's just cute, and I think it works nicely. This is great if you don't want a put together neighborhood, or you don't want all of your houses together. Then having little smaller mini neighborhoods dotted around your island works really nicely as well. Don't forget to check out Corey Dune aka Lauren on YouTube so you can see what she does with the rest of this island. Next up, we're on Jacinta Place's Island, and this is another mini neighborhood with 2 villager homes. It is a sunken one, however, so it's a little bit different to what we saw before. Jacinta is also on YouTube. Please go and check her out. She's definitely worth a subscribe. Her link will be in the description. But this is a beautiful Springcore Island, and I feel like sunken neighborhoods work perfectly for this. Jacinta has made it really easy to access it by having 2 inclines, one at the back and one at the front. There's some lovely little terraforming going on here, some trees, some cozy little details like the sewing area. It's just really quaint, cozy, really matches that Springcore vibe, and a great way to go if you want to kind of have something a bit different on your island. For number 14, we're on Pinky_Crossings Island, and this is a Halloween Town Island. I thought that this was an absolutely perfect example of how to incorporate a structured, simple, yet really effective neighborhood into your island, especially if you're working on a town or a city. You can take so much inspiration from this. There isn't a lot of yard space, but what she's done with it works really well. The different pathings work really nicely as well, and all of those little details that she's added in to make it fitting with her particular theme, you could definitely go ahead and incorporate that on your island as well. As you can see, she has got 2 different sections to this. They're both slightly different, which I like as well. And they're kind of interlinked by using a bridge, which is a nice way to kind of separate the areas, but make it still close enough that it's easy to navigate over to them. And finally, we're on Spinelli Cross's Island of Marigold. This is a wonderful autumn town, and this neighborhood is so structured. I'll show you the map, because you can see that she has incorporated all of the villager homes in this one. It's split over 2 levels, but it works really nicely. It's super organized, super clean, and there's also even little spaces in the villagers' yards areas for some personality, some pizzazz to be added in there. I love that she has added in mailboxes for each of the villagers. What an adorable touch. But yes, this must have taken some time to get right, but plan it out and you can execute it wonderfully, just like Spinelli has. So everyone, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed looking at these neighborhoods, and I hope it's given you inspiration for when you next come to build one. Let me know what your favorite kind of neighborhood is, and let me know what kind of neighborhood you have on your island. I'll see you again soon with another video. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.